Hello there, it's Samantha, and today it is the first day of the biannual Bibliothon Summer 2018. If you're new to my channel, you might not know that I am obsessed with this readathon. I have done it almost every single time, and it's my favorite thing. I love it so much. So today I'm coming to you with the challenge for day one, which is the Creative Recommendation Challenge. And this is being hosted by Katrina over at Little Book Owl. So with the Creative Recommendation video, we were allowed to like whatever, as long as it's just creative. And one of the suggestions was, you know, doing it as a character, like a character recommends. So today, a certain evil villain who's about 60 years old and a man, he's going to be recommending to you some of his guilty pleasures. And I am, of course, talking about Voldemort. Be prepared to see me as Voldemort. Also, Voldemort might be featuring a couple times this week, so I'm just warning you now. Just prepare yourself to see some Voldy in your feed. Anyway, but let's just go ahead and get into the video. Oh my god, I'm gonna look like such a weirdo, but okay. Anyway, moving on. I'm passing you on to Voldemort, and he's gonna tell you some of his guilty pleasure reads. Greetings, peasants. Now, being the Dark Lord takes up a lot of time and a lot of energy, and I spend most of my day planning dark deeds. So you might think that all the books I would read would be super dark, gritty books. And a fair few of the books that I read are dark and gritty. I'm a big fan of the Game of Thrones series, for example. So much death, it's perfect. However, I'm also partial to a couple of guilty pleasure reads. And today I'm going to be recommending to you 3 of my absolute favorite YA trashy novels. Because sometimes I just need a break from all the evil and I just want to have a fun time. So that's what I'm going to be recommending to you today. So the first book, or well, series that I'm going to recommend to you is the Lux series by Jennifer L. Armentrout. This series is a lot of fun. It follows our main character Katie. She moves in next door to twins, and they are called Damon and Dee, and Dee and Katie become friends very quickly. But Damon is a bit of an asshole. Aren't all the best YA male characters start out as assholes? Isn't true. So Damon's a bit of an asshole, and it turns out that actually Damon and Dee are aliens. They belong to this alien race called Lux. It's just a very trashy romance novel. It is a lot of fun, and I would definitely recommend it, but just don't go in expecting anything wonderful. It is essentially Twilight, but with aliens. And it's fun, and that's all I wanted. I wanted a lighthearted, fun read. So definitely try this one out if you're looking for something super trashy, but still lots of fun. The next trashy YA series that I'm going to be recommending is the Selection series. The Selection series follows our main character, America Singer, and she is chosen to take part in The Selection. Essentially a dystopian version of The Bachelor, which is one of my favorite TV shows, of course. That's another thing that I indulge in when I'm not plotting to kill Harry Potter and all of the muggles. However, back to the Selection series. So America Singer is the most annoying character ever. However, this series is still a lot of fun. So she goes to take part in the Selection, which is where however many girls, I've forgotten, it's been many years since I read that book, but however many girls go, and the prince goes on dates with all these various girls, and eventually he chooses which one he wants to marry. It is a 3-part series, although there are 2 spin-off books, but don't read them, they're terrible. And it is so much fun. It's very trashy and a quick read, and if you're looking for something that's not going to be groundbreaking and wonderful, pick up The Selection. The final series I'm going to recommend to you is not as trashy as all that. However, it's still a lighthearted YA contemporary series, and that is the To All the Boys I've Loved Before series by Jenny Han. I marathoned this series last year when I wasn't plotting Harry Potter's death, and it was so much fun. It follows our main character, Lara Jean. In order to get over the people that she used to have a crush on, she writes them a letter. She addresses these letters and puts them in a hat box, and one day all of the letters are sent out, and it follows the repercussions of this, and it is so humorous and so much fun. And also it's being turned into a movie on Netflix in August, so if you are going to read this series, get on it and then you can watch the movie, and then we can all come back and discuss it. I might reappear for that if I'm not too busy plotting world domination, of course. Those are the 3 books that I would like to recommend to you. They're fantastic, so definitely check them out. But that is going to be all from me. I must leave and go plan murders. I will probably never see you again because I've got stuff to take care of. However, please do leave your opinions in the comments. I still read them when I have time because it's a nice way to relax at the end of a long day of plotting and murdering and all those sorts of fun things. So I will see you soon. Goodbye. Anyway, that is all that Voldemort has to recommend to you. I know that that was completely ridiculous and Voldemort would never read any of those books, but I just thought, like, how funny would it be if Voldemort did actually read those trashy YA novels? Anyway, but that is going to be all for today's series, so I hope you liked it. If you did, please give a thumbs up. If you're new here, feel free to click that subscribe button down below. I will be taking part in a lot of the challenges this week for the Biannual Bibliothon, so if you want to see more of the video challenges, you can subscribe and see them all. I also have a playlist of all of the other videos I've done for the previous Biannual Bibliothons, so if you want to see those, I will link the playlist down below. I have loved some of my previous videos that I've done for it, so definitely go check it out if you want to laugh at me being a weirdo. I feel like during the BiBib, I just really become myself, which is a weirdo, just FYI. Anyway though, I have to go because I've got loads more pre-filming to do and I gotta get reading, and so do you. So I will see you tomorrow with day 2. So that is all. I will see you later. Bye!